Hi everybody, I'm having lots of fun with this Midjourney and Leonardo comparison thing that I'm doing. What I'm planning on doing in this video is doing a comparison of 6 different prompts. Each are slightly different than the last. I'm going to run all of them in both Midjourney and Leonardo AI, and the purpose is to see which platform wins out, which gives the best image. So after you watch this, I'd like for you to leave a comment and tell me which do you think that won, whether it's Midjourney or Leonardo. So we're going to have some fun now. I've set up 6 different prompts. They're very similar. First one, realistic lighthouse, field of sunflowers, big sea waves. Next one is the same except for it's dandelion flowers. The next one is field of lavender flowers with calm water, not big waves. And the next one is marigold flowers with calm water. And the next is a field of roses with calm water and fishing boats. And the next is a field of forget-me-not flowers with calm water and fishing boats. So we're going to run these in both platforms one by one, and we're going to see which program wins out in the best image. So we're going to copy this first prompt here. Control C. And we're going to go into, first of all, Midjourney. And in Midjourney, you have to type in, of course, your /imagine space, and you get your prompt. So I'm just going to paste that prompt in there and hit enter. And while that's processing, I'm going to go into Leonardo and I'm going to paste the exact same prompt. This is one I done earlier. It's so beautiful. I've modified the prompt a small bit, so I'm just going to hit Control V and hit generate and see what we get. This one is sunflowers. Okay, this one has a watermark. I don't really like how they put the watermarks in there. They must grab these images from some stock photo site. I've already did a video on that. I know they modify it to what you asked for, but they use this as a base image and the watermark is there. So that one is not usable. That one doesn't count. So this one is disqualified. This is a very lovely image. Absolutely beautiful. I've done this in a square format. If I'd have set the aspect ratio to a 16:9, that would have been great to actually print out and put up on your wall, have it printed out. It's lovely. So let's go back into Discord, Midjourney, and see what we got. Okay, this is not quite as nice, I don't think. Let's upscale this one. See what we got. We're going to upscale number 4. Not the same level of artistic quality at all. This one has a watermark too. I just noticed that. So that's not good. You'd have to take this into Photoshop and do some fancy brushwork to get rid of that watermark if you were going to take this image for a reprint. So in my opinion, so far, between the quality of the Midjourney image and the watermarks on the Leonardo image, I'd say we're probably at a tie so far. Okay, I'm going to go back into my notepad file and I'm going to get the next prompt. We're still waiting for that to upscale in Midjourney. Okay, so this one is realistic lighthouse, digital painting surrounded by a field of dandelions, big waves, water splashes, white background. So hit Control C to copy. Back into Midjourney. We're still waiting for this upscale here. Okay, so /imagine space and paste. Okay, into Leonardo. It's too bad that has the watermark. It's so beautiful. Let's see. So this is the upscale. This is the upscale version of that lighthouse print. I do like it. It's very artistic. It's a bit abstract. Very nice. Okay. Escape out of that. And this is our new ones with the dandelions. I don't think that Midjourney knows what a dandelion is. Because this is definitely not dandelions. This could pass for dandelions, number 2. Sorry, number 3. We'll escape out of that. So keep in mind now that you need to compare these images, because I need you to vote and let us know which platform you think is the winner. Oh wow, this is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Love that. No watermarks on this one. This one is nice too. This one does have the darn watermark. Look. Oh, I don't know what to do about that. I'm going to put a negative prompt in here that says no. That tells it what you don't want it there. In there, I want no watermarks, so I'm going to put watermarks in there. I don't know if it'll make a difference or not, but we'll see on our future generations here. So that one's nice. Again, if you're going to make prints of this, you'd need to take it into Photoshop and do some clone tool work to get rid of that. Absolutely beautiful coloring though. That is so nice, so abstract. Love it. Okay, so right now, that's nice too. It's not as nice as the Leonardo version stuff. So, as of right now, in my opinion, Leonardo is winning. Okay, let's get our next prompt. Realistic lighthouse and digital painting surrounded by a field of lavender. Sunrise, mountains, clouds, calm water, water splashes. And all the rest is the same as the other. Okay, so I'm going to hit Control C. I'm going to go into Discord. I'm not even going to upscale any of these because I'm not really fussy on any of them. I'm going to hit my /imagine and prompt and go. Now back to Leonardo. We're going to leave watermarks in a negative prompt. I'm going to paste my new prompt in here. This is going to generate lavender flowers. So while we're waiting for that, let's go in Discord. Okay, this is still processing. It's at 31. Give it a minute. Very pretty. This one I like. I'm going to upscale number 1, I think. Number 3 is nice as well. Okay, I'm going to go with number 1. And I'm going to go into Leonardo. Let's see. Wow. The color and the vibrancy. This is in Leonardo Creative Model. In Leonardo style. It's absolutely, totally gorgeous. I love it. Let's see. Beautiful. Okay, we're waiting for this to upscale now so we can compare the two. The colors in this is outstanding. Still waiting. So this is the image that I was going to compare it to. We're not going to wait for it to upscale. We're going to go on to our next prompt. Let's see. The next one is the Lighthouse digital painting surrounded by a field of marigold flowers, calm water. The rest is the same. So hit Control C. Go into our Discord, to our Midjourney. Hit Control V, enter. And while we're waiting for, oops, I didn't put my Imagine prompt in there. /imagine. So this is the upscale of the one we were waiting for. It's nice, but it's in a totally different style as this. If I were going to choose one to print out, or one to even put on my Etsy store as a digital print or a digital download, I certainly would choose this because colors are just so outstandingly bright and clear. This is gorgeous as well. So I think Leonardo's winning this competition today. Okay, we're going to put the new prompt in here with the marigolds. I just heard the beep, so it's done in Discord. It's already done. So we'll generate this and then we'll compare. Oh, wow. So don't forget to keep score now, because we need your opinion. We need to know which one you think is going to be the best. This is a little weird with these great big marigolds. Actually, I don't even know if they're marigolds. They're kind of like marigolds. These are too big. That doesn't look even sensible. It's nice though. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's check out what we have in Midjourney. We'll get rid of this. And again, pretty plain, pretty basic. The colors are not popping not like they should. Let's upscale number 3. I'm burning through my credits here today. So we're waiting for that to load. So as for doing some kind of paintings or realistic looking paintings, I think the Leonardo is the clear winner here. Wow. Okay. Let's just wait here. This is still trying to upscale. And again, Leonardo is much faster too at generating images. I find Midjourney is very slow, and that's because you're put in a queue and you have to wait for other jobs ahead of you to get done first. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, we'll go get our next prompt. So this one has a field of roses and fishing boats. This should be interesting. So we're going to grab that one, hit Control C. Let's go into our Midjourney, put in our prompt /imagine space. And while we're waiting for that to generate, we'll take a look at this one. Now it is very pretty as well, but it doesn't have the same level of wow factor as the Leonardo image. Simply think that Leonardo is winning. Okay, so we haven't had any watermarks since we put this negative prompt in here, so that's a good thing. So let's paste that in here, and that again is the field of roses and fishing boats. So hit generate, and while we're waiting for that to generate, we'll go back to our Discord and bring this up. Now that is pretty. That kind of pops. This one I like. I really like this one. Doesn't look like roses though. They're all really pretty. But this one is my favorite, I think number 3. So let's escape out of that and we'll upscale number 3. And while we're waiting for that upscale, we'll go to Leonardo and see what that come up with. There's no actual fishing boats in this stuff. I just noticed. No, there's no fishing boats in here. So it didn't really give us what we asked for. Leonardo. There's no fishing boats in here either. It's pretty though. It is roses. Water's fairly calm. It is very pretty. Let's go over to our next one. That's a little strange. There is a boat there. It is roses. The coloring of the lighthouse and the house is a little bit out to lunch. Clouds are on the bottom, which they should be up top. That's a little weird as well. I guess you need to have more specific prompts, but for the prompts that I gave it, I think it's doing a great job. This is my favorite one so far for this prompt. Let's go back into our Midjourney, and it's still trying to get this done. Okay, so while we're waiting for this one, we'll go back in and get our very last prompt here. We're almost ready to do our voting here. Control C. Let's go into Discord. Paste this in for Midjourney to process. Oops, better not forget my prompt. Delete. Let's put in imagine /imagine. Put in our prompt, and we will go back to Leonardo. Put our same prompt in here. And see what comes up with. This is forget-me-not flowers, fishing boats. Generate. This is still the upscale of the previous one. It's funny for a new prompt to start processing before a previous one. Okay, so this one has forget-me-nots and fishing boats. Let's see if any of them gave us actual fishing boats. No, it didn't. And it's not really forget-me-nots. There might be some forget-me-nots in this one. Oh, there is some in here. So let's upscale image number 1. Let's go with image number 1. We'll get those upscales now in just a second and we can compare them. Now that is amazing. That is totally amazing. I like this one. It is, looks like forget-me-not flowers. And there's no fishing boats. I don't know what this stuff got against fishing boats, but there is a little bit of a watermark on the bottom here. So that means one of these images was based off of somebody's stock image or somebody's actual image. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really like that. But I guess it got to go off something, use something as a blueprint. As long as it's modified enough so that it's not the same image that they have. I just heard a beep, so that means that Midjourney just generated something for me. This is totally, totally incredible. I can't believe the quality of these images. They're so pretty. Wow. Okay, that's one of our upscales. Again, it's a different style of painting altogether. It's not the same. So in my humble opinion, I think that Leonardo did way better job than Midjourney on these images. So please let me know in the comments below, and if you like this kind of thing and you'd like to follow along with us again, please hit the bell notification after you subscribe to our channel. And I'll be doing these quite regularly. I'll be coming up with new prompts and different ideas for paintings, and we'll generate in both platforms and see which one wins out. Not necessarily going to be Leonardo every time, because we're going to modify the prompts a little bit, and perhaps Midjourney might interpret them a little differently. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I hope you'll tune in again the next time we do this.